This is your announcer, Shannon Saint Mainframe, welcoming you to our IP Livecast. If I sound tired, it's because I've been streaming the new Taylor Swift album for the last 24 hours. No. It's not because I like it or anything, I'm just being paid on the side to jack up the streaming numbers. I don't like the album. And I definitely am not so happy that Taylor finally found love that my heart might literally explode. No way. I probably don't even have a heart, right? Our IP Livecast starts now.
I didn't realize that Shannon spends time doing bot farming on the side. Good for her, making some money.
It's not like we pay her.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Welcome to RIPL Livecast. What were you saying, Darren?
I was going to say that could be what starts the AI apocalypse. Is Shannon thinks we're a bunch of cheap Jew brushes.
Well, guilty as charged.
It's Rob here with Darren and welcoming back Sid. Welcome back to the show, Sid. You were gone
Welcome
last
back.
week, Sid.
We
Welcome
missed you.
back,
Thank
Sid.
Happy, very happy to be back.
Happy to have you.
Thank you. You guys did a great job without me last week.
It's
Don't
very-
get any ideas, though.
No, that was very kind of you to say. Thank you. I enjoyed it in a different way than I enjoy this. It was like a different show, but this is still, we need the glue that is Sid.
This is original recipe.
Sid is the glue, and what other glue-like substances you might
Yeah.
want to use in that analogy.
Probably that.
I don't like sniffing Sid, though. That's the thing.
Do you like sniffing glue?
No, I never got that
Oh,
was never
okay.
my thing. That
I
was
thought
never
this
my
was
thing.
another
I never understood that.
revelatory moment on this show.
No. I did have a friend that had that as a problem and had to keep the glue away from her.
Anyone I know?
Yeah. It's the person who Mrs. DiVitelli was named after.
Oh, wow. All right. We'll leave it there. I know exactly who that. I didn't know I did that. Wow. I had no idea
Like
she was
a
doing
grade
that.
school thing. Yeah. Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Not anymore, but like.
As far as you know.
You said she
I mean,
did
I
this
haven't
in
seen her
grade
in 5
school?
years. Well, she had a problem with it to where like it was an issue in high school, I believe.
Oh, she continually did it since grade school into high school.
She stopped and then like kind of got back into it or something. I
Rekindled
don't
her
know.
love of. Was
Yeah.
it Elmer's? Was it any kind of specific?
Yeah, I
glue?
think so. I don't think it was. I don't know. I never.
my.
I think glue smells terrible though too. Like it's not
But
even.
what it's not because it smells good. That
I
people
guess
are
it gives you a
sniffing
little.
around.
I guess it's the. You know what? I should just get them some poppers. That's really what they're looking for.
Text her. See what she's up to.
I feel like also, since we have not named this person, I can say she's sort of like MAGA adjacent, right? And maybe that did glue cause that. Is that possible?
Makes sense.
I don't know. Welcome to RAPL Livecast. We welcome all MAGA, Maha, Mala,
Yes.
Mara.
What's
Mala.
Mala?
I don't know. I'm just making it up.
Oh, okay. I know there's
it's-
Mala chicken. That's like a Chinese food item.
Ooh. It's Rob here with Sid and Darren. I guess I already introduced us. You could, of course, always find us at raplivecast.com. And that's where you get the episodes and our Discord and our hangs. It's October 4th. We're in spooky season.
Oh,
As I mentioned, it's my favorite month of Q4. This is the best Q4 holiday, Halloween,
okay. All right,
As
Steve
I-
Jobs.
Yes,
as I've
you
discussed.
get
I
that
mean,
pumpkin
Thanksgiving-
spice Swiss Navy lube.
They're ranked sequentially. Halloween's my favorite, then Thanksgiving because of the food, then Christmas because everything's closed and it's boring for me.
But what do you do on Halloween that makes you like it more than Thanksgiving?
I really like how everyone gets all dressed up. I like how for 3 weeks the macabre is just accepted pop culture. Like there's just like very silly murder scenes in my very yuppie neighborhood that are just accepted. You know, just like giant skulls and everything. And it's cool. It's fun. It's nice. I like it's very festive. I like Halloween. I like seeing people's creativity with the costumes. I know, Sid, in the past you've discussed how you think it's lame because you have very little joy in your life.
That's true.
But for me, it's fun.
But are you going to dress up?
No, what are you, crazy?
When was the last time you dressed up for Halloween?
Now that I'm thinking, like the last time I really made an effort was I dressed up as Iron Sheik, the Iron Sheik, for a Halloween party. Now maybe
That was
a
a
decade
while ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does playing a character in a Halloween movie count? Because I did that for Metal Injection. But that was
Yeah,
about
but that was
20
probably
years
even
ago.
longer ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the last time for me.
Yeah.
And even that, like you with Metal Injection, I used to love. We would do like a Halloween special. I loved when sitcoms would do Halloween specials, and it would be like the one episode a year that's allowed to be a little supernatural or whatever. Yeah, I just like Halloween. I remember Halloween. Am I right? Am I right,
Yeah,
Misfit
I mean,
fans?
that's really
Let's
what
hear
it
you.
is. You don't do anything presently. All you do is remember Halloween.
Yeah. Well, also, on November 1st, I do something. I go to the pharmacies and get all the discounted candies.
Yeah. There's fewer
Halloween
pharmacies
logos on
now,
them.
so you better be careful.
That's
Half
true.
the pharmacies closed.
I still got a few in my neighborhood. I'm all right.
I could take it or leave Halloween. It's all right. It's annoying for me to be out on Halloween. Like I don't like, a lot of times I'll be working while all these fucking people are walking around with their stupid costumes and all that, and it's like they get in the way. But like the season of Halloween that exists like for 3 weeks before is fine. I don't have a problem with it.
It's much more tolerable to me than the Christmas season, I feel.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's also much more brief.
That's true.
True,
I get
yeah.
Christmas fatigue, but I do enjoy the sort of atmosphere that's around. I just think it's so commercial. I hate to sound like a fucking 73-year-old man, but it is good. Like the commercialization of it does get annoying.
It's funny. I feel now as commercialism increases, I feel like I was seeing Halloween stuff like August 30th.
Yeah.
Like they're really trying to get in there as fast
Well,
as they
because
can.
by October 1st, it's already Christmas season, really. So
Yeah.
Halloween
No, you're
is-
right. You're right. So it's like everything is getting pushed up. As soon as July 4th ends, that's it. Bring out the Halloween decorations.
Oh.
Right? Like there's no other holiday. No, I like Halloween. I'm trying to think if there's any.
You
I'm not
mentioned
doing
that,
any
yeah.
Halloween things. I'm not doing any Halloween things. I'm watching
Well,
horror
you've got
movies.
like 3 weeks to
That's better.
plan something.
Yeah, it's true. But
Figure
I'm not
something
gonna do
out.
anything. I'm not gonna do anything. Let's be honest.
Do you give out candies to these kids that fucking knock on your door or whatever?
No. Well, first of all, my building doesn't really have a doorbell, so I mean, I guess I could go downstairs and just hang out. But
Nobody wants
I feel like in my neighborhood and in most Brooklyn neighborhoods now, the tradition is kind of transformed into you going trick or treating to stores as
Yes.
opposed to houses.
Yeah.
You should give them the candy that you bought on November 1st on the next Halloween.
Yeah,
give
that's
them
right.
all
Oh.
dysentery.
I like that. Stock up, throw it in the back of the freezer, and just whip it out.
No, not a freezer. Just give them dysentery.
Excuse me?
Just
Oh,
Do
no.
not whip it out at trick or treaters, Rob.
I will
sure.
say, if I were to participate in the trick or treating, I would get like the big size candy, like the full size ones. I would not give the fun size. That would be
You're not going to
serious.
get discounts on those.
That's why I don't do it.
You're too honorable to cheat the kids, so instead you give them literally nothing.
Yes, I tell them don't.
They
waste
don't
your time at this
understand
house.
why it's for their best interest, but it is. When they
I
get
mean, look,
older,
I
they'll
live
get it.
in maybe like one of the richest. I live in arguably the richest, not the richest, but like one of the top neighborhoods in Brooklyn. Like, there's plenty of other places
Rob
for them
is
to
the
get
top.
candy. Yeah. Like, there's not a loss.
Just
of
go to the
places get
Polish
candy.
bakery around the corner. They'll give you like some stale donuts or something.
I'll take that. They have some good sweets there for sure.
Crusty
but,
ass
like, it's
cronut.
definitely fucking diabetes central. Like, some of those cakes are so good, but just loaded with sugar. And I'm now at the age now where like a lot of sugar, like I could taste it and like it hurts.
You feel it going into your
That's sad.
joints.
Yeah.
When I eat sugary things now, I really avoid it because like I literally within like 30 minutes it hurts to walk. Like my joints start popping. And I don't know why. Like I think it's just literally infesting my bones. This fucking sugar and rotting them.
God damn.
My joints are
That's rough right now.
my joints are the only things that feel old on me. Like not even
Oh.
just my knees really. I feel like everything else I can
Lower
sort of
back.
I can live. No, I don't have back problems at all. I can live in the illusion that I'm not old, except when I have to like walk long distances or climb stairs. Then it hits me like I'm fucking really old.
And you're walking a lot.
I
all
walk.
over the city.
It's because of my job, what I do, and walking during the gigs running around and walking around during the gigs.
If your knees hurt, according to my PT, you got to strengthen the quads and the hamstrings. The knees are doing too much work there. You got to redistribute that weight to your quads and hammies.
I was doing that during the first half of this year when I had a hiatus from school. Now I'm back in school. I have no time to go to the gym at all. I'm suffering right now.
I also have developed knee problems. I have knee
Just being
problems.
old.
I have a lower back problem. I have shoulder problems. And yeah, it's so
You're
so
carrying
crazy
extra
now.
butt cheek. That's good. Putting pressure on your whole
for
body.
sure. Oh my God, I gotta tell you.
Oh no.
I went to the Beacon Theater last night, and my extra butt cheek was so in the way in those tiny seats.
Wow.
It made it so much more uncomfortable.
Who did you see at Beacon Theater?
It was the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. They just did a reunion concert, which was kind of fun.
Wow,
Rob, whenever
I
you-
guess,
I'm sorry,
I guess
go
my invitation got lost in the mail for that one. Very.
I told you about it. You said you didn't care.
I don't remember.
I
When
told
did
you about it
tell me?
like a few months ago. You absolutely no-sold it.
Rob, whenever you talk about your third butt cheek, I just imagine a still from Ren and Stimpy with a close-up and a super detailed, like veiny
Hairs.
drawing. Yeah, hairs, pimples sticking out, fucking moles.
For our newer listeners, what we are referring to is I have a little hematoma on my butt, and the place in my butt where my butt meets my back has like a little bump on it. Looks like a third butt cheek. I fell drunk one night, like over a decade ago now, and it hasn't really gone away since. And so I've been suffering. And the seats at the Beacon Theater are for tiny people, and I am not a tiny person. I'm a big person, and I have this butt cheek that's like it makes it so hard to. It was very uncomfortable. It slightly ruined the experience for me. It made it a little hard to enjoy the show.
And I will say to your point, Rob, I think, when you get old, you can definitely do things, like you said, your quads and your hamstrings to like relieve pressure off of these problem areas. But like, there's nothing you can really do about it. Like you can make it hurt less, but they're just, these things deteriorate,
Yeah, exactly. Like everyone's like, "Oh, you got to do more stretching." It's like, all right, I do stretching. It still fucking hurts.
Yeah,
like
it does help. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah,
Like, it
I
does
feel
help,
better
but
after, but it is kind of a bummer to now work your plans around knowing how tired you would be, or like how much your knees would hurt. Like
it really sucks.
I can't do that.
I think the Chuck Schumer. I think the hardest part of it is like I don't feel in any way other than that. I don't feel old at all. And that's just
what other way?
Like mentally, I don't feel emotionally old. I feel like
What would it be to feel emotionally old?
Like
how do
just
you mean?
I don't
You'd
feel
be more like me.
Yeah, I mean not in an insulting way. I mean I just think you're comfortable with that, and I wouldn't be.
But like give me a specific. Like
I don't know.
what?
I think someone who's like 51 might, be more. I feel like I'm intellectually curious and like open to new experiences and stuff, and like I feel like I think like a young person. I think, but just doesn't match up with my body as much anymore. Drags me back into reality.
Yeah. I definitely feel that for
The
sure.
thing with me is I still feel that way as well, that I think like a young person, except the young person is just 20-year-old Sid, so it's not any better.
You're just 50 then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, is what it is.
Yeah, and in recent years, I've definitely started feeling a little more like an adult. It's something I think we've broached this subject on the show before, but definitely feeling less like a kid. But then also still eating junk food from the bodega. Sour straws and such. Adult food.
That's funny. I eat way less junk food now. But that's just fear of death. Like I just don't want to fucking get older quicker, I went to that like during a smack dab in the middle of COVID. In fact, I think this may be how I got COVID, because I was so careful. You guys know I was fucking basically sealed up in an airlock, and I went to get a colonoscopy because I shit blood one time and I just panicked, but it turned out to just really be a hemorrhoid. But I said, wow,
this is such an old person conversation.
Yeah, and I said, I'm still in my 40s. Let me go to get a colonoscopy anyway, And I did, and at that time, that's probably when I got COVID.
The doctor sneezed right into your asshole, and you were screwed.
But I had all these polyps in there, and that was from years and years of eating like fried foods, and junk, like shit like that, fucking soda. So he said these are not dangerous if we remove them, but you should change your diet. Since then, for the last 5 years, certainly don't eat perfectly, but I really cleaned it the fuck up because I was scared of getting polyp. And I had another colonoscopy, and I had like one tiny polyp. I was like, great job, like great diet. So I'm very happy with that. But it all stems from not wanting to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's typically how we start taking care of ourselves.
I would think it shouldn't be that way. Like I should have just been doing that because it's the right thing to do or whatever.
But it's not fun.
Good. Yeah, I mean, it's
the fun thing until you have no choice.
Right. You have to go out of your way to eat well too. You can't there's no healthy fast food. Like
right.
By fast food, I mean like you can't just go somewhere and like quickly pick up something healthy.
Chipotle is pretty decent. I mean,
but even that, I feel it's
less unhealthy.
Sodium rich. Yeah, there's still plenty unhealthy about it.
At least they take raw foods and cook it on a grill in front of you, and like it's not like frozen bullshit, processed.
I mean, the meat itself would be frozen on the delivery.
I don't know. Is it? I don't think it is. Chipotle? I don't think so.
How I transport it? I guess refrigeration. Just
it's live chickens that they bring into the back.
Yeah,
they slaughter
the chicken's not in the back of every Chipotle. Speaking of, that's so funny you mentioned that because I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but there's a very active Facebook group for the neighborhood that I live in. And we've mentioned like some South Brooklyn Facebook groups, which are just racism. like chambers where they just talk about how they miss the oldies. But
isn't that the new WWE pay-per-view, the Racism Chamber?
Yes. Yeah,
it's going to be in Saudi Arabia.
That's the show title for now, I think. Racism Chamber.
No, in my neighborhood, it's actually a very useful group because it's a lot of it's informative and the community helps each other and keeps each other informed.
Yeah, it lets you know where the black people have been cited, so you could not go on those streets.
No, there's none of that. It's a very woke group. It's very much the opposite.
Oh,
of
so
that.
everyone's transgender on there then, Rob? Is what you're saying?
Yes, and they're trying to turn me transgender, but I just keep
How's it
telling
going? He loves being a man too much.
Cis-het. Sorry.
It's never happened.
I'm an ally, but cis-het over here. Thank you. Or I'm not a het. Cis-home. Cis-home.
I don't think I've ever met anyone who enjoys being a man and manliness as much as Rob.
Really?
You love manliness so much that you delve into other men just as much as yourself.
There's a picture of Rob dressed as Glenn Danzig that would beg to differ.
I appreciate the male form in many ways. But no, there was a talk about like a new, like an old vintage building got torn down for like a new construction.
Ram Prospect Hall?
Is that torn down?
They did tear that down.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I knew it was
accurate.
out of business. I didn't know.
That is accurate. But it's not the one they're talking about. It is crazy how like it's taken a while for them to tear it down. And then they just started doing construction like a year ago. Whereas it took like 5 years to tear it down, and they're almost done. It's wild how it seems like it takes forever, and then it's like done.
Brennan and Carr is next because out of shame of having the same name as that guy in politics.
Damn it!
But so just to finish my story, they're like, this ugly eyesore of a building, and I heard on the first floor in the commercial spaces they're gonna have a Chipotle and a Panda Express, and my immediate reaction is like, oh. A Chipotle within walking distance, but everyone else is like, "Ew, gross!" Like, why can't we have like mom and pop shop? And I'm like,
I mean, it's like 98% mom and pop shops in your neighborhood already. Yeah. This is like a change of pace.
Yeah, and even those, like, it's not like they go to the mom and pop shops, and it's replacing a D2, which for non-New Yorkers is like a fucking discount outlet. Like, get out of here for this neighborhood. I guess this neighborhood could use one of those.
Rob loves the D2.
Hey now.
2 at a time.
Oh no.
Never.
Double
I
fisting.
don't think I've ever. I mean, I guess I've been in a
You've been
play,
adjacent.
like in a public play situation, but I've never had like a private interaction.
You never
with more than
handled
one
multiple
person.
schlungs simultaneously.
Yeah. Although I guess I did. That's inaccurate too. I did once walk into a gangbang.
An Iranian walks into a
And
gangbang.
then I left because I was like, this is too much for me. It's a little
It was
much.
the Abe Simpson meme.
Put his hat on.
Yes, but with my dick in my hand. Yes.
Wow.
Because it was like
El Dudorino, get on that. Right?
the situation was that like this guy messaged me like, hey, I have a hotel room. Come on by. I need to be boned. And I was like, okay, sure. And then I get to the hotel and the door's like, when I get to the door, it's unlocked. Like, it's open.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to knock to go in. I could just walk in.
You're a thrill seeker. I wouldn't go in the fucking unlocked door in a hotel room, no matter what's in behind.
Well, I was invited. It's not like I
I know
didn't
who's
know.
in there.
And then what? Like, what's gonna
Could
happen?
be fucking Michael Myers in there with a fucking hatchet. You don't know who's in there.
Well, when I opened the door, it was not Michael Myers. It was 4 naked men.
Okay, good, lucky that time.
Yeah, so it's like they had nowhere to hide the hatchet.
Well, one place.
Exactly.
Hey now.
Hide the hatchet. Episode title.
There you
And,
go.
it was just too. It was just too awkward because like these two guys were like boning or 3 guys were boning one guy, and the guy taking it was just incredibly gaping.
So 3 guys. Where were the 1 in the mouth and 2 in the anus?
No, like there was just there was like a line at his butt, like a line.
Oh,
forming
like
at
a
the
road,
butt.
like take a number.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like that wasn't really appealing to me. I was a little. I thought it was only going to be a one-on-one scenario. I felt a little hoodwinked.
Aw. Did you literally just turn? Did you say anything? Like, I excused yourself?
Were there
or-
refreshments?
Well,
Did you get a
first
snack first?
I what's that?
Were there refreshments? Did you get a snack first and then leave?
No. I used the bathroom initially
Yeah.
just to like,
Uh-huh.
because like, I feel I get very nervous in these situations just because you never know what to expect.
Yeah.
So I tried to.
Is that
calm
part of the
myself
turn
down.
on?
No. It's an inhibitor.
It's something you have to get past.
Yeah.
Did you get a complimentary ass-scented hatchet?
I didn't stay long enough to get the prize, but I want to say though it was the funniest fucking thing, because I'm going down the elevator to leave,
Oh,
Oh, okay. The elevator. Yes.
and I've also like this was like one of those moments where I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Like, go home, like you shouldn't be here. Like it was a very come to Jesus moment.
Watch some
You know?
Seinfeld, you know.
Yeah. Like get out of here. Like this isn't for you.
come to Jesus or come on Jesus.
Also, the guy wasn't as attractive as his photos. He lied, to me.
Oh,
or maybe they were
catfish.
outdated.
Oh.
Really, like one of the tops was like the attractive one. Was like the most attractive guy there, and pretty. Yeah,
It's a Mission Impossible. You got to
yeah.
turn the guy.
So,
Or just stand in the corner, look at him, and whack off.
Yeah.
And
I did for a minute. I watched him do his thing, but. I'm gonna get out
but
of
any
here.
whacking or just voyeurism?
No, I was too. Like anxious isn't even the word, but
I
like
understand.
revved up to like really focus on getting a boner.
I might be the same in that scenario. Walked
Yeah.
into an orgy of some kind.
Yeah, and again, it was not something I expected. This was a few years ago too, by the way. But so the comedy of the story is that I'm like going down to the lobby to leave, and then the elevator stops at like whatever the 2nd or 3rd floor, and I see there's this guy. He's like looking around, and also he's like talking to one of the maids. And then he just goes to me. He's like, "Excuse me, do you know where this is?" And he shows me a screenshot, and it's the exact same message that I got on Grindr. This guy got, and I was like, "Oh yeah. You want to go up? It's the 8th floor." You know, like so. So
he literally just showed you his Grinder app on his phone.
He showed me a screenshot of it was just the message. It wasn't like the whole app. It was just like a cropped screenshot of the directions to the.
So do you think he even is the one who got the message, or someone else did and forwarded it to him?
Good point.
Look, this guy had people like. Oh, I wanted to mention. I didn't mention the best part. As this guy was getting fucked and whatever, and like participating, and doing what have you, he kept getting
Jenga on the side.
his phone kept getting alerts.
What apartment?
And he was like soliciting more people to come over.
Wow,
and like he's like,
It's impressive.
And he's like being fucked, and then like,
Wait, take your dick out. I have to respond to this. Hold on.
No, nobody.
Leave the, hold on. Wait, leave the dick in, but I'm just gonna respond to this really quick.
This,
Yeah,
you know what
and
this
the
reminds
guy-
me of? It reminds me of, remember like a year or two ago we watched that video of Ted Nugent on his YouTube show, and he's like going on a rant, but he keeps getting calls because he's on Skype, and he keeps getting other Skype calls that cut off his rant. That's what this reminds me of, like the gay version of Ted Nugent being interrupted.
And it's like, dude, you have like 4 guys here already. Like, how many more do you need?
Be in the moment, man.
Yeah. You really want.
He's just thinking about the next cock.
So
Enjoy
to
the
your
cock
point-
that's in you now.
To your
break.
point, Sid, it
Point
could have been a
break my
friend that
ass.
sent him the message. It could have been that guy. He was trying to get as many people to his room as possible.
Wow.
And I'm just like, at what point does the hotel staff kick this guy out? You know, like, I don't know. This is a Hell's
I
Kitchen.
mean, they're as long as he's doing it in the room and not out in the hallway.
Yeah, and they're not really
It's
making
fine.
any noise or
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, he wasn't.
it's-
He wasn't a noisy.
I mean, it
wasn't
wasn't like that. Yeah, no, it wasn't that overt. And it was far enough away from the door where you probably wouldn't hear it. But I just thought the punchline of being like, all right, stop. You don't need this, Rob. Go home. And then like just a little tag at the end of like, hey, do you know where this is? Like, I know exactly where this is, sir. You just gotta go up to the 8th floor.
Did you warn him though that there's going to be more dudes there than you're expecting?
In the message it said like,
Oh,
I'm having a few people over come by, blah blah blah.
Did you warn him that the guy was a fuggo and didn't look like his pictures?
No, like I was so humored by this scenario.
Yeah, he was you were going in different directions, both on the elevator and in life.
Yes, and I found it so funny that like this poor maid was like just trying to help him, and like, what is this message this guy is showing me? Like, what is it? Like he was showing it to her, and she's like, I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know.
She's not going to be that happy with him when she got to clean that room.
oh my God, those poor towels. What a life you live, Rob.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
Yeah.
He walked out of that hotel a changed man.
Wasn't for me. Wasn't for me.
Was that how long ago was that?
At least 2 years ago.
So that was a turning point. Like he said, I'm gonna just be a homebody now, or something else.
Well, the M gen was the turning point. So
Yeah,
Rob
that
kept
was
boarding
the
himself out for a
final.
little while longer.
The final countdown. I got you.
Yeah, that was the nail in the coffin, so to speak. The nail in the butter.
Well, don't talk about venereal diseases and say coffin.
But that was that was a therapy session. That encounter.
I can't
for
imagine.
sure. But yeah, and it was just like, well, what am I even doing? Like, what am I really, searching for here? What am I
How
looking
far
for?
was this from your apartment? Like, was this a long commute or a quick?
Oh, I was already out. I was in the city. This was
So you were
around
just
Hell's
looking
Kitchen.
for something to do before you officially went home, and this was on the way. You know, one more load,
Basically
Rob?
that. I was disassociating from the party I was at, and I was on the apps, and then I hit this, and then I was just like, all right, I'm gonna leave, guys. Thank you. Bye. I'm gonna go to this thing.
So you bailed on
'cause
two
I didn't feel
parties
very
that
comfortable.
night.
Huh?
You bailed on
Yeah.
2 parties that night.
I guess you could say that. Yes. Yes.
Interesting.
And then it was just like, why was I feeling uncomfortable at the initial party to where I needed to distract myself, and then that's the beauty of therapy.
You're
folks.
like Goldilocks. The first party, there's not enough fucking going on. The second party, there's too much.
too much
fucking.
fucking. Yeah, if
You
there was
need
only
just the
one-
right amount of fucking.
just the right amount of fucking, and maybe a few more abs on the men. Then
Oh, little chubbos, chubsy ubsy at that orgy.
that's the thing about an orgy. It's like you can't vet everyone, and then it's like, who's this weirdo? I say as I've been to many. like, I've only been to a few. Let me try to think. I guess that was the only one. The only other group situation scenarios would be like a public thing, like a bar or something.
But that's to me counts as an orgy. If everyone's fucking in the room or something, it's an orgy. Or
So this hotel thing, it was one guy getting fucked by a line of guys, but that line of guys wasn't doing anything to each other.
While they were waiting, some of them were like making out and giving each other handies.
Because if it's just one guy getting gangbanged, to me, that's not technically an orgy.
Yeah.
Technically, yes, but it has the same gravitas, I would say.
Fair.
Of an orgy.
Fair. The same amount of people.
A multi-person affair, I would say, whatever it is. Yeah. I've been in one of those that's been kind of fun of like making out with one guy while another guy blows you. But like that's as far as I've gone. I wouldn't do the boning.
Why?
In the public space. I don't know. You don't know where they've been. They're not carrying around their.
But I have to assume there's
tests.
like more high-level orgies where they do that kind of testing in advance, and everybody's vetted to a certain degree, right? There's got to be that.
I've seen stuff like that where like people plan parties and they ask you to go get tested the day before and bring that for sure.
So why
I
don't
think
you
that's very
participate in that?
responsible. Yeah.
Does that work? I mean, isn't it possible to be undetected? Like, there's tests show if you got it like a week ago, does it show up some disease?
I mean it's better than not having the test, right? Like what?
I guess.
What is the option then?
I'm not saying I have a solution. I'm just saying I'd still worry if that was me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. Like you could do plenty preventative to where you would not catch much. Like I don't know. HIV is pretty. Like you'd have to be. I mean, I don't want to be too judgmental, but like you could be very safe to where it would not transmit. Just be on PrEP if you're on PrEP, even if the other person has. It's like 99.9% effective.
Okay.
How
So
long
even if
do you
you
have
don't-
to have been on PrEP for it to be like full protection? Like weeks, days, one pill, and you're good.
So typically you should be. It's a once a day pill, and then so they say like you should be doing it for at least a week before you start for like 99.9% effectiveness. But then also there's the 2-1-1 method where you can take 2 pills. At least 2 hours before, up to 24 hours before your first your sexual interaction, and then 1 pill a day for 2 more days. So
And then you're good.
and then that would be like 85%. Like there's a slightly higher risk you might catch it, but you're mostly fine. And
There's
if
also
but if they're on PrEP, then it like lowers the risk significantly.
There's also the 911 method where you choke slam the person and the HIV leaves their body.
Oh, I haven't heard of this. Yeah.
It's like Sonic when all the rings go flying. Except it's just HIV.
Then you collect
Comment
them
said
all
the
again.
guy at the hotel was GOP rep Mike Johnson. This was a rumor that got passed around this week, I saw, but like very like no legitimacy to it, just people trolling. Where
He's not a real gay. Is that what you're saying?
He's not Lindsay.
no, the idea was that somebody on TikTok said that if Johnson didn't confirm this Democratic congresswoman, he would leak Grindr screenshots from a conversation he had with Johnson. But like, how do you confirm that? Anyone could fake that, you know?
And just do it anyway.
Unless it's a photo of Mike with his face and a schlong in it.
Yeah. It's really
And
just
even
text
that-
of Mike asking, okay, I'm at the hotel. Which room am I going to?
I saw some pretty damning photos of him with Anne Frank and Andre the Giant. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Also, Johnson was the guy that said he and his son talk about what porn they watch or whatever.
Well,
So
no,
he-
they hold each other accountable to not watch porn.
Oh, I see. Well, that's
What a
good.
setup.
That's
Know
nice.
anyone else you can ask to do that?
God.
Yeah. Just don't. You need a fucking advocate to do this shit? Don't watch porn. Relax. Sounds like you got a problem, buddy.
Yeah.
He makes it sound like it's just everyone is just like that, and that they need, it's you. You're addicted to porn.
Speaking of people addicted to porn,
Oh no,
we haven't talked about Vince Neil in a while.
Was he commenting on thirst trap pictures again?
Not quite, but they're on. Oh no! Come on, Sid. We don't need this.
what? What you asked?
There it is. That's the picture I saw.
Yeah.
There it is.
Look at that. They're
Photo of
having a
Anne
great
Frank, Mike
time. They're at a
Johnson, and
picnic. Andre looks sort of like a chode.
It looks like Andre has them like in his bicep, like they're so tiny that he's just.
But
holding
he's
them
like,
up.
his head is bigger, but his body is more proportional to them. It's very
Yeah.
bizarre. Like he's not only a few inches taller than Anne Frank, unless Anne hit a growth spurt.
But yeah, I was talking about Vince Neil. Let's talk about Vince Neil for a sec. We haven't discussed Vince in a while, but he's been going through some health issues. He revealed he had 3 strokes before the big one. So he's had 4 strokes in the last year.
How many strokes does it usually take you, Rob, before you get the big one?
Hey now.
It's usually about 3 for me as well. I can relate to Vince.
3 strokes and you're done? 3 pump chump?
That's the new Motley Crue single, isn't it?
3 pump chump. Stroke it out and the cum comes out.
3 pump chump. Jerking down on the Sunset Strip. 3 pump chump.
He was pumping away in his car. That's why he crashed with fucking Razzle in the passenger seat.
Oh no. Crashed right into Lemmy's fucking slot machine. God
He
damn it.
passed Heather Locklear was on the corner. He passed her and he got distracted. He had to act
That's
fast.
she is a looker, you gotta say. Sorry, Razzle.
Time, yeah.
I don't know. Why'd you apologize to Razzle? Because she's because he's dead.
Yeah,
she's a looker.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I
Oh, yeah.
understand. That's
I got you.
any
Never forget,
red-blooded man would have crashed that car if Heather Locklear was on the corner.
She's still alive, right?
Yeah.
What's she up to?
Up to about 55.
She's only 64 years old.
Oh, okay.
And she still looks good. I feel like I
underestimated
saw her recently. And she looks incredible.
You saw her at one of these parties?
At one of those
crazy
parties,
sex
yeah.
parties?
At one of those health kitchen parties. I saw her at NYC Jack's, the jacking off party.
Excuse me?
That's right. You heard me. It's a real thing.
Fantastic.
So Vince was on Eddie Trunk's show, and he revealed his strokes recently. He said, and I quote, "It was Christmas." No.
That's not how he sounds like anymore.
That's how he said. No, he said, "It was Christmas night. I went to sleep. I woke up. I couldn't get out of bed. I'm like, what's going on?" And my left leg wouldn't work. My left arm wouldn't work. So I had to get help out of bed. Couldn't push myself up, get myself comfortable in bed, and I had to have help. Slowly but surely, the sensation came back in my legs. I had to learn to walk again. I went from a wheelchair to a walker to a cane to I can walk now, but for 5 months, it was just off and on, not knowing what was going to happen. And then the doctor said I probably wouldn't be on stage again. And I was like, no, man, I can't do that. My band literally will not allow me to not be on stage. No, man, I can't do that. And so I just tried. I worked my butt off to get back in shape to get on stage. And I was really sad to have to cancel those shows. I just wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready to be back on stage yet. It's really sad, but it's really worth it now because I can get on stage and sing and all that good stuff.
So what was his excuse before the strokes?
So he says that his wife, or his then girlfriend, Rain, had an aunt who's a nurse, and Rain called her aunt, and the aunt said, This is
Rain's
what's going on
aunt,
with
who is a nurse, is also 25 years younger than Vince Neil, probably.
Yes, this is what's going on with Vince. Her aunt goes, he's had a stroke. Well, no, the Rain is probably 25 years younger. The aunt
Rain is probably 40 years younger, and then her aunt is 25.
And then it was just too late to go to the hospital because you have to get there within like 12 hours. And it was kind of like, oh, it's going to go away. It's going to go away. I thought, oh, well, it'll come back in a little bit, but it didn't. Yeah, that was the hardest part. Then I went to the hospital. They said I had a stroke. And they go, we can't do anything for you now because you've already had it. And once you've passed that time where they give you this drug, it makes it so you're not numb on the side. As for what caused the stroke, Vince said, they say I had a blood clot in my leg that ran up through my brain. And they showed me I had a neurologist come and they took x-rays.
Lucky he didn't die. Jesus.
Neil went on to say this father died of a stroke a few years ago, March 2021. I moved him to Nashville right down the street from my house, and he was pretty bad. He couldn't talk. He was really sad. And he had to have a helper help him and had to have a motorized wheelchair. He fought through it, but the stroke just took him out. Vince's...
you should have had a Zamboni.
Yes. Could you imagine?
Lots of physical therapy to recover from the stroke. I went to a place in Nashville for 10 days. Then they worked with me at the very beginning to get back the memory stuff that I have. And then I just hired a physical therapist to go to my house every day. He was a physical therapist that does football players and stuff like that. So he had me running and doing the things on the ladder on the floor, running those back and forth, doing massages.
He was running? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
He revealed he found out from doctors he actually had 4 strokes throughout the year.
Oh.
2 of them I didn't even know I had. One of them was a mini stroke that happened, and I just lost feeling in my hand, and that was it. And I got over that one pretty quickly. But then this last one, it was a big one. So Neil is definitely lucky to be alive. The band is now doing residency in Las Vegas. Oh, I wanted to mention, of course, this led to, after Vince Neil announced he had a stroke, we then got more from Hanoi Rocks guitarist and legendary Livecast Hall of Famer. I'm talking about what's his name? Andy McCoy. Thank you.
Hold on. Before we get to that, I just shared a picture. I have actually a picture of Vince Neil with his physical therapist in Nashville.
Oh, no. This is so messed up.
Dave Mustaine helping his pal out.
Hey, man, why are we going towards that hill so fast, man?
Can I say it generated 2 images. There was a black and white one that actually they looked much more like themselves, but Vince Neil's face in this one made me laugh so hard that I had to go. He looks like he's shitting himself.
I don't know why, but Vince Neil to me looks like one of the actors from Wet Hot American Summer here.
Which one?
I'm trying to look it up. Let me see.
He definitely looks like. Did you put in Vince Neil after a stroke, or is it just?
No, just being wheeled around in a wheelchair by Dave Mustaine.
He looks like he's just had a debilitating stroke right there. He looks a little like
he's having one as he's being wheeled around.
Looks like Kevin James a little bit. Same face shape. That fucking oval. But I love how happy Dave is there. Look at his face.
He's helping his friend.
I want to wheel this fat fuck off a pier.
Yeah, he's satisfied because Vince is in worse physical shape than he is. He's like, I'm winning.
You're not even in the big 8, buddy.
The big 8th stroke.
Yeah.
That he's about to have.
I'm about to stroke you off the Santa Monica Pier right now.
So who are you thinking of, Rob?
I'm trying to find the I can't.
Bradley Cooper?
This guy. Okay, I can't find the name, but it's this dude, not Paul Rudd. This guy.
Oh, Zach Orth, I believe his name is. I could sort of see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like you could even see it in this his press photo.
Kind of look like. He looks like that's probably what the guy in the hotel looked like.
It looks like
you're like, no.
Looks like a little like Vincent D'Onofrio too.
Yeah. Similar. They've both probably been on an episode of Law and Order together at some point.
I wheeled him down a hill too.
Oh no.
See ya.
So all the washed up metal musicians live in Nashville now? That's the thing? They all
Again,
ran
there's
off
probably
to
a
Tennessee?
tax write. I know a few people that live in Nashville too, like some
Out them. Who are they?
Dolly Parton.
the members of Entheos live in Nashville. They were very open about it.
Open
very
it like they have herpes or something.
They're in the closet about being in Nashville.
They're very happy
Out
to be.
and they're not ashamed to be in Nashville.
They moved there or they're from Nashville?
They moved there. They're from
Pittsburgh.
the Bay Area, I believe.
I just
Wow,
guessed. It
interesting.
would have been great though if it was Pittsburgh. I would have looked like I knew.
It's
that.
just, I think the appeal of it
It's just
is
cheaper.
it's cheap and it's
And
still a
there's
major
music
city.
scene. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a music exactly.
But it's country music for the most part. Like, what is
That's not true.
What is Nashville
probably a
about
lot going on
Entheos?
there.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's there's just a ton of places to play. There's a lot of musicians, so it's a vibe.
All right.
But yeah, Andy McCoy gave a new interview. Darren, do you want to brush off your Andy McCoy voice?
Which is just the Iron Sheik. Sure.
He gave a new interview to Classic Rock about just Vince Neil. As you know, or if you don't know, why does Hanoi Rocks guitarist Andy McCoy hate Vince Neil? Because as we mentioned, in the 80s, Vince Neil infamously during a party was drunk and went to get more alcohol with Razzle, the singer of Hanoi Rocks, and then got into a terrible car accident where he killed Razzle, and he
I
survived.
think he was the drummer.
The drummer? I thought he was a singer.
Drummer.
Oh, drummer. You're right. And
Nicholas
so-
Charles Dingley, better known as Razzle.
And so the Hanoi Rocks guys always were upset with Neil because they claimed that he never even apologized. So here's Andy giving a new quote about his thoughts on Vince Neil. Go ahead.
Not only did the Razzle die, 2 young people got crippled. And this guy sat one night in the jail, got away with the misdemeanor. If he would have been a broke Iron Sheik would not say this, Afro-American guy or the Latino, he would have been doing the life in the San Quentin. He's scared
Right.
of me. Every time he see me, he run away. But to me, it is so important. It is the moral value of the thing. The other Motley Crue guy apologize, but the other guy didn't do anything wrong.
I do like that. Like, thank you for your apology, but you're not the one who killed my drummer. So
Yeah, you weren't even
I
in the
don't-
fucking car.
We apologize that we associate with a murderer.
Yeah, we're sorry that Vince didn't also die in that wreck. That's what they're sorry for.
I mean, that's not true though. They would have gotten rid of him already if that's the case, because the band is more important than any individual member. They
Yeah,
like.
except for Mick
Cash.
Mars.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Mick
especially
Mars-
Mick Mars. I should
Yeah, like yeah.
You could
clearly
say
there's-
Vince Neil is their cash cow. They had to weigh their options.
I'm sure it's also like one of those things where they don't want to get rid of a member unless it's like they just have no choice. You know, like.
But
Mick
they
Mars
did
probably
get rid of Vince Neil for a little while, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So they tried.
then the band business went down.
Yeah.
Who was the singer when that happened?
Oh,
Someone famous, right?
Nino Buttoncourt? No. He's a guitarist.
I don't think it was someone famous.
Someone known. At
John Corabi.
What band was he in?
He was
before?
from something, right?
Let's see.
Cole Robbie. Robbie Pasbani.
I don't think he was really in. Let's see.
Okay. There's some more good quotes in this thing, by
Yeah.
the way.
He was the frontman of The Scream in 1989, and then Motley
And
Crue
Rat.
from 92 to 96.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew it was some fucking mid-tier
Oh, you
band.
worked with Bruce Kulick, Kiss replacement guitarist.
Cool. Okay.
So what are
let me
some of
read-
the other quotes in here?
They were fucking so pissed off with him that the Motley Crue almost break up that day. Tommy, he want to beat the shit out of the fucker. He got the PM USA tattoo on his ass. Prime meat from the United States. Fucking hell, I say prime peace. Prime pussy USA.
What?
That's what he said.
He's saying Vince Neil has a prime meat
Prime
tattoo?
meat USA on his ass cheek. We could have sued over the wrestle and got
Okay,
millions.
it's a lie, apparently.
Okay.
That he
is it,
does
urban
not.
Legend?
Yeah, urban legend.
I mean, there's a sex tape. We could probably see his actual ass if we want to confirm.
I'll take their word for it. We could have sued the wrestle over the wrestle and gotten millions. But I was the one that put a stop to that. There was talk about that, and I say, how the hell can we put a price on a brother? A family member. There isn't enough money. You can't.
Instead, I'm going to give shitty interviews for 30 years
I mean,
complaining about it.
They did put a price. The price was $0. How is
Yeah.
that better?
What the fuck was I thinking? I'm the fucking broke now.
Yeah, seriously. How many scarves he could have bought with that money?
He said, let him live with it. Let the karma get him.
Yeah, I don't think he's having any problems living with it. He's doing just
Yeah.
fine. I guess he got a
Except for
few
the
strokes.
And it has. He just doesn't seem to get out of the trouble. But as he made his bed, he will sleep in it.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
Oh,
he had
fuck.
trouble getting out of that bed.
Yeah.
He
When he
did,
had
yeah.
the strokes.
The only thing the stroke is doing for him is like it makes it harder for him to fuck 20-year-old Motley Crue fans now.
Oh, my God.
That's it. You're just slower to get to their house.
And fewer cameos.
Yeah.
Has he been doing those? Do we have any post-stroke cameos?
Oh, he's got to be
man.
good.
Let's see.
Because they were pretty strokey to begin with, so I can only imagine.
Imagine he sounds like JR now.
maybe that was why. Last time we checked, he was inactive on Cameo. Yeah,
He's inactive in life now.
Yeah.
he is inactive. It says 441 fans want Vince Neil back on Cameo.
Aw.
Ooh. See, he have his karma. Come to sleep in his bed.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, he hated doing this, as we.
Clearly.
Yeah. But it's money. It's the easiest money, and I'd hate it, and I'd do it.
Hey, I'm Vince Neil from Motley Crue. Hey, give me a shout out, and I'll get back a request for you or anybody you love, or maybe not even love. So give me a shout.
Give me a shot.
Wait, give me a shout out and I'll get back a request for you. Isn't it give me a request and I'll get back a shout out for you? He got the words
Listen,
backwards.
Yeah.
You're lucky the words were in some order. That's it.
Oh, Dave Mustaine's still very active.
Oh boy.
Okay. What's
He's
he
a
doing?
fan favorite. Do we do
Still
advice?
here.
Birthday?
Yeah, we
Father's
got to
Day,
do
Mother's Day?
advice. Come on.
Okay.
Advice. Don't wear this hat.
Hello, me. Meet the real me.
Oh no.
Hey, Andrew, it's Dave.
Oh my god.
He's having fun. I like that.
He
I'll give that to him.
literally morphing into Vic Rattlehead, right? I mean, look, come on, look at that. He's got to be trying to do it.
Mustaine from Megadeth, and your dad reached out to me and said you're starting the 7th grade, and that you love Megadeth, and
Wow, this is
you
actually a
play
sweet
guitar in a
family.
band, and you dream of being in a heavy metal band and being a legend like me.
Don't
which
do it.
I
Your
think
friends will
is totally-
betray you and throw you under the bus.
Yeah, it
You'll
sounds
work
like
with
this
nothing
dad,
but
they
dew
need to
claws.
call Child Protective Services on this dad.
Yes.
For this stuff. This is what is he doing to his kid?
doable. Sounds like you've already got support from your pop and like you've got a great environment around you. So, yeah, man, seize the day. Get out there and kick ass. I especially think that if you don't let yourself have a way out or a plan B, you're gonna become that heavy metal legend. But you gotta be strong, and you gotta make sure you don't tell yourself
Wipe
it's
your
okay.
mouth.
I'll
Man, Dave is sounding rough right now. I think.
Listening with spit, his whole fucking lip area is just like a pool of saliva.
This is
Just
brutal.
hey man, you got to just keep Kleenex right by your side all the time. That's my advice for you because life is moisture. Yeah, I just use this hat to dump all my schnots and mucus inside. All my booger schnots are in this hat. I can't even remove it. It's so crustified and sticks to my skull like the fucking monsters in Alien. Glued to my face. All the booger schnots that have been encrusted over the years into this skull cap.
I'll do
Don't
this
do that, kids.
As a side project. I didn't have an escape plan or a way out or a plan B. I just figured that's it. I'm doing it. And
I didn't have plan B. So, that's why Justice was born. God damn it, that still hurts. Dad, what'd you say? Shut up.
And as far as me giving you advice on how you can reach your dreams, that's just it. You've already got. It seems like you've already got the drive and the inclination to make things happen for you, and you know how to reach me. So
you're his dad.
Yeah, shit, Andrew, I'm excited to hear what happens with you. Be sure and also write down what's going on with you, because at some point somebody, if you do make it, somebody will want to see what it was like for you going through this transition from somebody with giant dreams to making those dreams come true, and you don't want to have to make stuff up. So yeah, keep track of your activities and your memoirs, because you see what it did for me. I had a best-selling book out of doing that.
Wow.
All right, man. Good luck.
brag.
God bless, and you know how to reach me if you need me. Cheers. And Dad, I'm really I think it's really great what you did. I'm really proud of you. I have to say,
sincerely, I'm very impressed with how, of most people, like, Dave really takes this seriously. Like, I feel like he does give people, like, look, it's a $300 cameo or whatever. Yeah. Like, that's worth $300 to a father, like to get that for his son. Like, I have to say, all kidding aside.
There have been when he phoned it in, though. He does do a good job. Some of them never do a good job.
Yeah, like compared to Vince Neil, for example.
Oh my God! That's like you might as well take your $300 and put it in a paper shredder.
Like, it does seem that he actually reads the message that whoever sends it to him and tries to come up with something that fits the request. So that's more than, like we said, Vince Neil did. Let's see. I'm curious, these Father's Day, Mother's Day ones.
Hello, me.
Oh my God!
Meet the real me.
Oh, look,
is that just what he does for all of them now?
He just got out of the shower. Look at
him. He looks like George Burns with a wig on. What is going on?
He really does look like he has like a drag queen wig on, just with the lace front, like just it's coming out of this area. Like, look what it.
About to do vaudeville.
What is this? Why?
Back to the joke man Martling.
Joe Camel.
It feels like I think there's some issue with his lower lip. It like gets more and more droopy as he gets older.
Did he also have a stroke?
Yeah, he had 4 mini strokes. Just like
real me. Hey John, it's Dave Mustaine from Megadeth.
I can't get over how different he looks in this one compared to the other one. Like, it's just this hair all
He looks like what Carrot Top would look like if he didn't have all that surgery.
He's a crisis actor. It's not the real Dave.
Reached out to me, let me know you've got your Father's Day 42nd birthday thing going on, and that is so cool. I'm sorry I didn't get this message to you sooner, but I got food poisoning a few days ago, and I've been kind of hit or miss the last couple days.
I think it was really a stroke.
But that doesn't matter, because Father's Day came and you celebrated it like a big dog, and you got your 42nd birthday too. Anyways, Stacy told me a bunch of really cool stuff about you and how well you are at playing guitar, and said stuff about the songs that you like, the Addicted and To the Moon. and so on. And also about the Countdown to Extinction shirt. That's really cool because, I love
take it
hearing
back.
these little personal Megadeth stories.
Not putting it in
This
effort.
one he's just
you
reading bullet
never
points.
know
Yeah.
what somebody's going to have.
He definitely
happen in
does
their
some
life
good ones.
listening to
You're not
music
wrong.
and,
It's not
having
100%.
met people.
Yeah.
So a lot of times how I met my wife, people say
My
stuff like
wife.
that. But anyways, and man, I hear you are a pretty amazing guitar player that you can play anything that you hear. And so I'm a little jealous.
Oh, yeah? Play this.
All right. Anyways,
Yeah.
Let's see, Hotshot.
so listen, I'm going to sing you a version of a Happy Birthday song. It's a little goofy. My godfather's Alice Cooper, and he taught me this version. And it's a little short, it's a little silly, but I think you'll get it. All right? So this is a Happy Birthday song. Me, me, me. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. All right, John. Happy birthday, buddy. And happy Father's Day to you, too, on behalf of all the people around the world that know you, your friends, your family.
It's like, Dave, if you're going to commit to a bit, commit to it. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
You needed to do the full Sweating Bullets voice for that.
Yeah. All right, let's hear the mother's.
Hello, me. Meet the real me. Hey, Andrew, it's Dave Mustaine from Megadeth, and your dad reached out to me and said you're starting the 7th grade.
Oh, wait.
And that...
This isn't a Mother's Day one. Where's the Mother's Day? There we go.
Hello, me.
Booger
Meet the
encrusted
real
hattie.
me. Hey, Donna, it's Dave Mustaine from Megadeth, and Jeffrey got in touch with me to tell me that he wants me to give you a Mother's Day greeting. And on behalf of Jeff, Lydia, and Violet, I wanted to
Donna,
say I wish you the most amazing Mother's Day ever.
Behalf of all of them,
told
we
me a
just-
lot about you.
No,
and that
fuck
you're,
you. Not wishing you anything. Screw you. Screw moms.
a big Steelers fan as well, and also a Megadeth fan, which is super cool. And then he said something really great. He said that you helped raise the girls with your influence, and that's amazing. That is so cool. I love to hear stories about family like that. So
Amazing.
on
You didn't
behalf of
run off to
myself,
Alaska.
Jeffrey, the girls, all your friends and family, we'd like to wish you the most amazing Mother's Day ever. And now it's time for Jeffrey to take you out for an amazing brunch. Cheers.
What? I didn't say any of that. Hold on.
Hello, me.
Refund.
Do we want to? I guess that's enough. We get
We
it.
got the idea.
Yeah.
Stroke or no stroke?
I
No,
think stroke.
I don't think a stroke.
He didn't sound like JR, at least.
Darren, you're the tie-breaking vote.
Mild stroke.
Okay, fair.
Well, he had tongue cancer. That I mean, that's something.
Maybe it's spread
Maybe
to his
that's why
lip.
his lower lip is like that. But it's interesting.
It's interesting.
Interesting. I'll just say that. I share this in our Discord, and this is why you got to be in our Discord first. You get everything first. And like I said, Motley Crue right now, they're in Las Vegas because that's the only place that'll pay them still.
Instead of a hotel, are they crashing at Vince Neil's abandoned restaurant? Just sleeping
And that's
on the,
a long-term engagement. They're probably into the regret phase of that, paying them to be there right now.
yeah.
I'm blown away. So they have a Las Vegas residency, and during their opening night, they played. They did a cover of Beastie Boys.
What?
Now,
Can we guess what song? I bet you it's "Fight for Your Right to
It
Party."
has to be.
yeah, it's that. I mean, I
Of
shared this in the. Like I said, I shared this in the Discord.
Oh, I didn't know, but I didn't cheat. I didn't know that. But
Okay.
it's just the only one that makes sense.
Yeah, I
right,
have you
because like,
blocked in
what
the
else? What are they
Discord
going to do?
group,
Sabotage?
Yeah.
Like, what are they going to do? like,
Girls.
but they have their
Yeah,
own girl. They have their own.
Yeah, that's
songs.
they could do a medley.
To me, it's always weird when a band covers a contemporary. Like Motley Crue and Beastie Boys came out around the same time.
Yeah.
It seems odd. Or like when they cover a band younger than them. But yeah, let me cue this up and we could roast this. I do find it funny that I found this on Facebook.
Beastie Boys wrong. You have
Fast version.
Somehow he still messes up the vocal on this.
No energy to this whatsoever. Standing in one place. That's Spinal Tap.
Yeah, people probably paid like hundreds of dollars.
Breaker Daddy says Vince barely knows their own songs. Cut him a break.
No way!
Yeah, man! Oh my God.
So that's the other thing. Kind of, they still had backing tracks because who said "bust it"?
When they said busted, they were talking about Vince's hip.
Ah.
They busted it, man.
I was very
It
confused.
don't work no more. Where's my attendant Dave Mustaine with my wheelchair? Yeah. That was the Kerry King solo. Note for note.
The solo, of course, they'll land because it's John 5 and he can actually.
Well, he
Play
was
this
doing
thing.
the fucking vocals for Vince half the time too.
Oh, you're probably right. Vince is barely moving. Look at him.
And they're speeding through this song.
And it looks like he has teleprompters on the floor, right? He keeps looking to the floor for the lyrics.
I didn't notice.
Or because he wants to,
Look.
if he falls, he wants to know a good spot where he won't hurt himself too bad.
I
Is
mean,
it-
I guess he's had that problem recently. So
Yeah.
He's incontinent. He's looking to see if there's a puddle for me.
Is his catheter full? Or his colostomy bag?
You get up to piss like 3 times a day. Your doctor said no more Zambroni driving ever.
Oh,
You got rods in your back and a stroke on your face. Your bladder's emptying out all over the place.
I'll force you to stay in bed if you don't finish that stroke. All the reviewers say your Las Vegas show is a joke. All right, I'm done.
You used to drink gin, but now it's old person pills and coke.
You gotta fight to get out of bed after sleeping. You gotta stretch your lower back to stand up.
You gotta fight the paper boy when he misses your porch.
oh my God.
You gotta fight angina and osteoporosis. You gotta kick. This is Draco Daddy said. You gotta kick. Kick out Mick. And Pa. Don't kick Mick. He'll turn to dust.
Is slapping fannies and killing Razzles something? He's the Andrew Cuomo of hair metal.
You go to the urologist, sticks a finger up your butt. You're all safe from the prostate cancer. You had too many margs, now your blood sugar's up. All right.
I'll kick you out of my home if that's the orthopedic shoes you're gonna wear.
Oh, Draker Daddy, you call AARP 3 times a day. fun, folks.
You're just like Clint Eastwood talking to a chair.
I guess this has been in our links for a while. The video's gone. Never mind. Sad.
Delete it from the links, then why don't you?
I will. All right. Oh.
Are you coming? What's going on? Or is that just back pain?
I was thinking about that
That was a
hotel
little
room.
back pain.
You gotta stretch out good before you do your podcast.
Is that chair ergonomic, Rob?
Yeah. I have the Herman Miller chair. Only the
Showing us your
finest.
butt.
I don't know what that means.
I have one of those Aeron chairs from
I
Herman
don't know what
Miller.
that means. It's erotic. It's like a fuck
No, it's
chair.
like,
Is it like
it's
a
like very
throne?
fancy.
And you still having pains?
Well, my pain is from and during the day. I don't. This is the chair I have. Don't look at the price.
I don't do well with those kind of chairs.
I really like them. They help my posture.
They
I did have to
break.
get. What's that?
They break though. Not the bolts always like loosen.
Not this one. I've had this one for like a decade.
I just feel like, well, I mean, you're bigger and way more than me. I always thought it was just they weren't made for a large person.
Well, most chairs, yes.
That's a really good one.
Well, yeah, like this brand, they have three different like they have three different sizes based on your weight. So I did get the reinforced one.
How much did that go for?
A lot. I don't.
Say it.
I don't want.
I'm not.
Also, okay, sure, it's $1,200, but I've had it for a
Jesus
decade. Over.
If there's like a, I use it so much. If it lasted a decade, I would invest $1,200.
Yeah, and there's a warranty on it too, as Drake or Daddy mentions. It's a great brand. Like I
Is
highly.
this a live read?
I mean, what's up?
Is this a live read?
Sadly, no.
No, I wish. I would
Yeah,
say they do-
can we get them as a live read so I can just have a chair
I
for
ended
free?
up. They cost $1,200. I paid $1,000 because they have a biannual sale. You know how I love buy people, and so there's like it's like a 20% off. So that's when I bought it. But my last job before I quit had these chairs in the office, and I was just so into them. And
It was very comfortable to jerk off in at the office, so you thought it'd be comfortable at home as well.
These chairs actually aren't comfortable. That's the one thing about them. They're not comfortable
What?
to jerk off in. They're a little too. I don't know.
I can't. I need to be laying on my back to do that. I can't.
Really?
Really?
No.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
That's
can
the
do that
back.
in any position.
No shower. No shower jerking situations.
I don't like to do it in the shower. I have
Tub?
before, but
Do you
I
do it in the
have.
tub?
I have done all of these positions. It's just I feel like it's me time, and I've got enough experience to know what I like the best and what I like the best. I've ceased operations in all those other areas.
I do. I will say I do like. I notice it's much easier for me to climax with my legs stretched out. If they're folded, they're like if I'm sitting and they're folded, it's a little harder.
Well, like Indian style, like
Yeah,
in
what do you mean
kindergarten.
folded?
No, like if my legs are
Bent.
like right bent. Yes, thank you.
Okay,
Like right
yeah.
now, my legs are bent at a 90-degree angle. It's much easier to just like a sitting down normally, like the way we're all sitting,
Yeah.
is not as comfortable as like this with my legs stretched out.
I understand.
Interesting.
And I just noticed that in general, it's very hard for me to finish with my legs bent for some reason. Like my brain just focuses on the. I don't know.
Well,
can't
tops
tell
aren't the ones that bend. That's bottom business.
you. You know.
You're a top through and through.
He's
That's
got
all.
a, you could doggy and kneeling style position, right?
Yeah.
Like you can kneel. They're both kneeling, in a doggy.
Yeah.
Do you prefer
Also,
that,
if
or
I'm
do you
on
prefer
top-
standing in front of the bed and the other person with their ass up, and you do it from a standing while they're on the bed?
I prefer them they're on all fours on the bed
And you're
because I need the elevated because I'm tall. I need the elevated.
So, and you're standing on the floor
yeah.
in front of the
But
bed. See?
Not sometimes I'm on the bed as well. I like to change it up.
You ever stand on the bed?
Oh,
No.
Can't do
Is
that.
the-
It'll
you need
break
very
the-
high
Hit my head
ceilings.
on the fan.
No, decapitation during gay
I
orgy.
don't need that.
Like that SNL sketch.
I guess I have. I've done some face fucking standing on the bed, sure. Or like sprawled out on the bed, like doing push-ups.
Push-ups into the guy's mouth. You saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. How many push-ups can you do into
Well,
a
I guess
guy's
they're
mouth?
not push-ups. They're like hip. They're more hip thrusts. Well, I can't come. I'm too focused on the activity.
Yeah. Can you do more push-ups while throat fucking, or would not like
Absolutely.
regular push-ups?
I'm very bad at push-ups in general. Like,
But you suddenly get good at it when the
Yes,
guy's
and
throat
that
I
was
is
would
right.
think
right.
it would be more difficult on a bed though, because it's a softer surface to push
well,
off.
you're going off the
from.
wall, but you could push off the wall.
You certainly are going off the wall.
Yeah, hey now. How do we get back
Balls
on this topic?
You started it.
You're right.
Rob
You're
is the
right.
topic.
What else? Any other? Oh, I briefly wanted to mention the Riyadh Comedy Festival. We've
Oh.
been talking about this over the last few weeks, and I feel like it started last weekend, I guess, and it goes through the middle of next week.
Oh damn, it's long. I didn't realize.
It's like a 2-week thing, yeah. But all the big celebrities had already performed. Like Chappelle went and Louis C.K. and all them. And they perform. What I didn't realize is it's at a few different venues, too. I actually went to the Riyadh Comedy Festival website. So
Oh, I
there's
thought
like
you were going to say you actually went to the festival.
I went to Riyadh, yeah. No.
You were interviewing people outside about the Sheikh. What's his face? What's MBS?
His Excellency.
Yeah, you were doing trivia
Sheikh
questions
Turki
to
Al
get
Sheikh.
free passes.
Yeah. Well, it was interesting because like last week, I feel we talked about this a few months ago, and my take was I'm surprised there isn't more blowback to it. And I guess the reason there wasn't was because it was still a ways off, because as the event approached, I feel like last week, criticism hit a fever pitch. You saw a lot of big name comedians speaking against it. Mark Maron posted a bit about it. I think David Cross had the most powerful statement. He said something like, well,
He said nothing you ever complain about in a bit can ever be funny again. Because
right.
What? Oh, you don't like armrests on a plane?
Yeah. We can never again
How
take
about
seriously-
mass murder and killing journalists?
Yeah, here's the exact quote. We can never take again seriously anything these comedians complain about, unless it's complaining that we don't support enough torture and mass executions of journalists and LGBT peace activists here in the States, or that we don't terrorize enough Americans by flying planes into our buildings. I mean, that's it. You have a funny bit about how you don't like Yankee candles at airport lounges? Okay, great, but you're cool with murder and or the public caning of women who were raped, and by having the audacity to be raped, were guilty of engaging in adultery? Got any bits on that? These are some of my heroes. Now look, some of you folks don't stand for anything, so you don't have any credibility to lose, but my God, Dave and Louie and Bill and Jim, clearly you guys don't give a shit about what the rest of us think.
Which Jim?
Jeffries.
Oh, he stands for something. That guy? I don't know anything
Well,
about
like I
that
guess
guy.
he kind of pushed back on Trump and like anti-woke culture like 8 years ago.
When he thought
but
that
how
was
could-
profitable.
How can any of us take any of you seriously ever again? All of you bitching about cancel culture and freedom of speech and all that shit, done. You don't get to talk about it ever again. By now, we've seen the contract you had to sign. You're performing for literally the most oppressive regime on earth. They have slaves, for fuck's sake. He had this one like, I am disgusted and deeply disappointed in this whole gross thing that people I admire with unarguable talent would condone this totalitarian fiefdom for what? A fourth house? A boat? Some sneakers? I thought that was a very powerful line. That it's their fourth house, that they're working on.
Did
They don't
Fat
even
Joe
need-
go there for the sneakers? Is that-
Yeah. He's still waiting for his invite. He's very sad.
Also, I don't know if some of these people have unarguable talent. Just saying.
He didn't name names, so that's up to interpretation. Who he was referring
I just think he's saying these people that I respect as great comedians. You can't take away the fact that these are great comedians. Like, you could argue, Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K. Like I mean,
Those, yes, they have great talent. Even Louis C.K., who I think has declined since his scandal, it still is. Some of those bits, I hear the old Louis C.K. like he still has the beats and the performing talent and the.
I can't even listen. Like after he did that whole
Parkland
quote
shooting.
unquote comeback about the shooting victims and how they're dipshit. Like I'm just like, I'm done with you, dude. Like, go away. That's it. Like, I don't think he needs to be touring either. He's fine. He's made hundreds of millions of dollars. He's okay.
I'm like Sid with SNL with him. I have to keep watching it every second.
Oh, so you've been paying attention to his
not really every second like that, but yeah. I guess
did he put out a special not too long ago? Did you
I maybe that's the one I missed because of school. I don't know, when was that?
Like last year, I think, or a year before.
I'm trying to remember if I've seen that or not. It was none of his shit is any good anyway. Like it's like there's like a few highlights to each thing he does, and then it's like a lot of but he has funny jokes at times, but it's just not the same anymore.
So the
what's his special called? I'm gonna try to I'll get it and report back to you.
Here's the promo video that Saudi Arabia released about it. And one thing that I keep noticing is there are a lot of empty seats at these comedy shows. Not that it matters. This is all propaganda anyway. Like here's Jeff Ross. And look, even in this first shot with Jeff Ross, look at all these empty seats.
Oh my God.
I can't tell if this is because they couldn't fill it or they're intentionally separating families. Because there's like a woman with the guys, so you, like another man can't sit by a woman who's married.
But then they would just put more men in those seats.
But which man? Like a man can't sit next to a woman he's not married to. So they have to.
Okay, so put the women on one side and the men on another side.
But the women have to sit with their men. Typically, there is a married section and then a single section where the women aren't allowed.
So, okay. So if you want to go to a show, you got to be married if you're a woman.
Correct. Or go with your dad, I guess. You have to be accompanied by a guardian. Because you don't want to look so attractive that a man wants to rape you and then you have to go to jail.
No women in Saudi Arabia want to go see Jeff Ross anyway. I don't think that's much of an issue.
Okay, this might be a family here, right?
Maybe.
Okay, even here, look at how many empty seats there are.
And this is a promo video for this show?
This is their official promo reel, like their official sizzle reel.
Is it possible that all those people were arrested by the secret police on their way in?
Yeah, they've all been beheaded or something on the way in. Which, like part of me is like, am I being insensitive for making those jokes? No, that's what they do. And also, all of these people are clearly very rich. Like, these aren't working class people at these comedy shows,
The Saudi official is like, this is as close as we get to full capacity. We arrested almost nobody at this.
Oh, wow, look, 3 women sitting alone. Look at the progress over here.
That's the entire lesbian community of Saudi Arabia. They showed up for Jessica Gerson.
Shh, don't say that out loud. Oh, those 3 women.
He's like, where are you people? Yeah, where are you?
I was told there'd be an audience.
Wow.
Well, fuck it. Who cares?
I do love that they're not actually showing any material.
Really dressed up for that. Usually it looks very jalopy.
No, it's probably
when you get paid 6 figures, why not?
Is there some kind of law against wearing like stained sweatpants in Saudi Arabia too?
Probably.
It's like being raped, stained sweatpants, and then like theft. Those are the 3 top
I want to talk about like Bill Burr posted a statement. Bill Burr, I feel, was the one getting the most heat.
Yeah.
Because he presents himself now as like one of these working class wokes. He's anti-Trump.
It's a truth teller.
He's a truth teller. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Darren. And so it was just like, man, how could you even take this money? There's even a podcast clip that surfaced. Now, granted, it's from like a decade ago, of him shitting on some other comedian for going to maybe Dubai or like some
Well, there
Arab
was
country.
also like I think Jander maybe in the Discord posted a quote of him shitting on Beyonce for performing for Gaddafi's son.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Thank you. That's what it was. That's
But
exactly what it was. Like 10 years ago, and every criticism that he said in that thing, could be applied to his current situation.
His response to getting roasted for this is so fun, not funny in the like he's being funny, but it's so funny to listen to how.
So here's what he said. Here's what he said about Gaddafi. Let's because I think this is relevant.
And Mariah Carey actually did private New Year's gigs for
Mariah Carey.
for $1 million. Did New Year's gigs for Gaddafi's kids. Can you fucking believe that? How much fucking money do you need to make? You know?
Yeah, Bill.
You're gonna take a gig where you're gonna go dance like a goddamn fucking clown for a mass murderer's kids?
Now this is 2011. People change. People's opinions change.
Yeah.
People's finances.
Then you
change.
take that fucking blood
Yeah, he has
money.
more money now, but you don't need this.
Well, yeah, he wasn't getting these
And
kind
what
of
he's
offers
done-
back then, so it was easy
Done,
to
yeah,
criticize
you
other
couldn't
people. Now
remember
he's
that-
the one getting the offer.
That's a fair point, Sid.
He claimed he was behind the Pan Am bombings that killed fellow Americans. The fuck is wrong with you?
The Royals loved the show. Everyone was happy. The people that would
Now this is him talking about his experience at Riyadh. The Royals loved the show. Like that to me is the most incendiary thing that he said of this whole thing. I'm like, blown away by it. Like
That's
like
not
we're
helping your
supposed to
case.
care. Yeah, like oh great. Oh, I'm so glad.
The mass murderer loved it.
Yeah, the mass murderers love the show.
that were doing the festival were thrilled. And it was just this great positive thing. And I got to tell you, just to be a part of that was fucking amazing. And the comedians that I've been talking to just saying like, dude, you can feel it. They wanted it. So it was a mind-blowing experience. Definitely top 3 experiences I've ever had.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable that he wrote that, that he said that.
The other two were burning ants with a magnifying glass when I was 7.
He's like, they got a Chili's there. Could you believe it? They got Chili's at Starbucks. Yes, I can believe it. And like,
But
what
wait.
does that have to do with taking money from an oppressive regime?
So he had no comments on the blowback that he's gotten?
No.
Wow.
And then Dave Chappelle.
Well, Dave Chappelle doesn't give a shit about anything, so he's just going to do it to troll people.
This
If
I'm
anything
curious
else, nothing
how
else.
Variety even got these quotes. I guess New York Times was the ones that got the quotes. He said in Saudi Arabia that it was easier to talk in Saudi Arabia than it was in the States. He says, right now in America, they say if you talk about Charlie Kirk, you'll get canceled, Dave Chappelle said. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to find out. Okay. You didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Later said he was nervous to return to the U.S. because, quote, they're going to do something to me so that I can't say what I want to say. Dave, when has anyone done anything to you to stop what
I'm
you want?
still
You've
waiting.
had 7 Netflix specials with just unabashed transphobia in them. Like we're waiting for you to be canceled. Like, when have you been canceled, Dave? He missed out on a few roles because some director didn't want to work with him because he's a piece of shit. Like, that's being canceled?
What
Let's
roles
get out of here.
What roles is he trying to do?
He was going to be an Amelia Perez.
Oh,
But then,
That's
like,
funny.
oh, he doesn't like trans. Fuck, I guess we can't use him.
it would have been so good too.
One person has since come out and apologized for their participation. This was shared in our Discord earlier. I forgot who shared it. But it was Jessica Curson. She expressed sincere regret for performing, which it's like, I don't know if you're really expressing sincere regret. I think you're expressing sincere regret for how upset your fan base
You had
is at
months to think about it. Why did you only
Yeah.
have the regret like yesterday?
you after doing it.
Yeah. Weird.
She's openly gay, and she said that. I'm trying to find it. In her statement shared with The Hollywood Reporter, Kirkson said that she was surprised to be asked to perform at the festival. She went as far as to request a guarantee that she could be, quote, openly out as a lesbian on stage and performing gay material as is common in her act. I hope that this would help LGBTQ people in Saudi Arabia feel seen and valued. I am grateful I was able to do precisely that. To my knowledge, I am the first openly gay comic to talk about it on stage in Saudi Arabia. I received messages from attendees sharing how much it meant to them to participate in a gay affirming event. At the same time, I deeply regret participating under the auspices of the Saudi government. She said she's deeply sorry to all the fans and followers she hurt or disappointed by her decision. She is committed to donating the entirety of her fee to an undisclosed human rights organization.
I mean, she's like the lowest person on the totem pole of the
Exactly. So for her it's kind of ridiculous that she's the one taking the most accountability.
Yeah, the one who could use the money the most is the one that's now guilted into giving it all up.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, though, because she has the closest relationship to her fans of all of those fucking celebrities, you know, and like I could see how gay
Well, there's
people
only
feel
4
very...
of them. So, yeah, she got direct messages from each one of them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it seems like it says in this article that every post that she would make, all the comments would just be, "You disappointed us. You're a sellout. I'm so sad." So she had to. I do think I'm a little torn in terms of her, because I can see her justification more so than a Bill Burr.
Yeah.
If she was allowed to talk about gay stuff in Saudi Arabia, like that is something that other people clearly cannot do without being beheaded there.
Yeah.
So, like, again, it feels like the person with the most to lose, I guess, was the one showing the most accountability. So it's not really like Dave Chappelle should be saying this. Fucking Bill Burr should be saying he's donating all of his shit to a human rights org. Like, because that's the thing. Bill Burr made his statement, and it's very clear, like all this publicity, WWE does this as well, where they're like, we're doing this for the people. We're showing them what a window into the rest of the world. We're advancing, you know, whatever. It's like, okay, sure, but what you're really doing to the rest of the world is creating this propaganda piece that Saudi Arabia is fine, that there's really no crimes happening here, which is far from the case.
I got some bad news about somebody that performed at the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
No.
I'm very sorry to report
Say it
this.
isn't so.
Rob.
It's in our group chat. Sorry.
It's in our group chat. Yeah.
Wow, they really went all out here. No expense spared. Look who they got to appear.
Oh, no. It's Anne Frank at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. That's a shame.
Looks like they made a few different videos. Here's a reel of Russell Peters, who also I feel is a huge sellout for him. He's doing like half of his material is about how oppressive these regimes are. Oh, look at how fun it is. We're all having fun.
Jazz music from the 40s. This is the Cherry Poppin' Daddies playing this song.
Look at anytime they show these wide shots, just tons of empty seats. Just endless empty seats. Don't understand.
They're custom, Rob.
Look, look at this. It's like barely full. It's not barely. I mean, okay, it's like 3/4 full, I will say.
Maybe less than that. He's not aging well, by the way.
No. No close-up shots? Interesting. Oh, this guy loves it.
Yeah, he loves it in exactly the same way 7 times in each video.
Love it or we will shoot you.
That's the only time anyone laughed.
It's got to be a great feeling knowing everybody's going to lose their shit for every joke because there's dudes with machine guns just off camera pointed at the fucking crowd.
You will laugh harder.
Got to sell that shit.
Oh, is Wayne Brady there too?
Yeah.
Well, nobody's holding Wayne Brady to any kind of standard.
First bisexual black man to perform in Saudi Arabia.
He's bisexual?
Yeah. He came out like a year ago.
Wow.
Oh, another Riyadh reel. Let's go. I'm actually enjoying these.
Oh, dear. They have mimes there?
Of course. It's all
immediate beheading. The one group that should be beheaded and they let them run rampant in the fucking place. Is that Chris Tucker?
Chris Tucker is the one guy that I'm like, no, it makes sense that he went. Of all the people, it's like, no, Chris Tucker should be there. Yeah. Gabriel Iglesias stunned that he went. This guy is like advocate. Well, in the sense that he's like anti-ICE, he's like a lib,
but that's for Latino people. He doesn't care about other. Like everybody just cares about their own shit. Nothing else exists.
It's really exposing how selfish comedians are.
That too, yeah.
Oh, it looks like this venue.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sold out.
What are they gonna do? Fucking Fluffy gonna fight in the octagon there? What's going on down there?
Gabriel Iglesias is so fat when he does theater in the round. He does theater in the round.
Hey-oh. Gabriel Iglesias versus John Panette.
Oh my God.
Sumo match.
R.I.P. a legend.
Oh my God.
They don't have to wear like veils or anything.
The women on stage now.
Why is that?
I guess the women in the crowd too. Look, there's this woman is not wearing anything.
Oh yeah, but they look. One of them looks white. There's a white.
Oh yeah, these are. Is that Ted Cruz?
Oh my God, it might be. On vacation, always on vacation.
I cannot imagine wanting to go on vacation to Saudi Arabia, unless you're Muslim. Like unless you want to visit Mecca. Like that, I understand. But like a white Caucasian man and his wife.
He might be like one of the agents or something. He might just
or like an oil baron. Yeah,
sure.
They're trying real hard to make you imagine going on vacation there with this and fucking WWE pay-per-views and everything. Yeah. All they gotta do is get AEW there, and you'll go.
No, I won't. I would never go.
Somebody's gonna play this clip back in 10 years, Rob.
I think WWE is kind of what started all of this.
Yeah. Or I think they started by getting their claws into WWE.
Yeah. Well, WWE's the first one to accept that. Yeah, and then because this is put on by Endeavor, which is the parent company of TKO, who owns WWE. So I think that's how this relationship evolved.
It's very incestuous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, now that we've put ourselves on some sort of kill list in Saudi Arabia, let's talk about our music picks. Each week we each pick a song. We throw it on a playlist. Call it the RAPL Livecast Music Break. You can find it on Spotify. It's free. And my pick this week is every once in a while you just get a riff stuck in your head. And the riff for me was a riff from Smashing Pumpkins, The Everlasting Gaze.
Is that your tag team?
Now coming down the aisle.
Hey now.
The Everlasting Gay.
The unambiguously gay duo.
I've been kind of diving into some old Smashing Pumpkins lately. Oh. I feel like Billy Corgan is an underrated riff writer. He writes some really, really good hard rock riffs. What kind
is
of
it
made
him
me
or
dive
James Iha writing the riffs?
No, I think it's him, because he wrote the way I fell into this rabbit hole is that I heard Celebrity Skin by Hole played at a supermarket or whatever, and I was just like,
great album.
I was just like, wow, this riff is so great. And of course, Billy Corgan famously wrote that riff for Celebrity Skin.
Didn't he write like half that album?
He wrote, him and Eric, what's the
Erlandson?
Erlandson. Yeah, they wrote the whole album basically, and then Courtney wrote the riffs.
No, the lyrics.
The lyrics, I meant, sorry. But yeah, so then I started like going into back to old Smashing stuff and like this and Zero and Bullet with Butterfly Wings. Like there was some great hard, and what I think is really impressive too is it's heavy, but also accessible, which I think is so difficult to do. So kudos to Billy Corgan. Not enough people give the guy credit, right?
Horrible vocalist though. Horrible voice.
I think it's like one of those things like Dave Mustaine. But yeah, like that's why I feel like the more ballady stuff, it's not as exciting for me because his voice is more the centerpiece of the song, and it's not as, I don't care.
I was in the car the other day, and what was it? Tonight came on. I'm like,
that's exactly what I'm talking
about.
It's so boring.
Singing, and when he goes all soft, it's just
I don't like.
People love this. It sounds so bad.
That in 1979, like all those, like I prefer the heavy Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, when the vocals are like drowned out by the riff, that's fine. Mm-hmm. But when it's like you said, when the focus is the vocals, it's
rough. Say, what was your pick?
Further explanation of why I wasn't here last week. Saturday, an hour before the show started, I got a text, or not a text, a voicemail from my mom's nursing home where she's been for the last month, that they were sending her to the hospital. And a little bit over 24 hours after that, she passed away. Tuesday was the burial, and typically I do not double up music artists on the playlist. It's like a rule of mine. But during the eulogy I gave for my mom, I quoted Jeff Rosenstock lyrics. And so the song that those lyrics are from, I put on the playlist. It's called While You're Alive. It's about appreciating people while they're here and not waiting until it's too late to appreciate them, pretty much. So,
Did you appreciate your mom while she was here?
I tried of late, like the last few months, it was becoming more and more apparent the time was running out. So I tried my best to be in the moment with her as much as I could, or what was left of her. And so I did what I could.
R.I.P. Mama Sid.
Yes, that is the R.I.P. this week.
Darren, what was your
I think we should have closed with Sid this week,
That's
Rob.
fine.
I'm just saying.
We still got an extremely silly Dusty Rhodes Muffler pick to go.
Okay.
So
I was gonna say I got to go to X Hoarder after that.
my mom is now an ex hoarder.
X Hoarder, the great band from New Orleans that has been at different times accused of ripping off Pantera and also being ripped off by Pantera.
Really?
That they're you can hear it, especially in this song. I would say you can hear it, Pantera. It's like a less extreme vocal Pantera, and but yeah, the same kind of bluesy riffing and kind of screamy vocals, but not growly vocals. I haven't played metal on here. I remember in quite a while. So it's been a lot of rap and like other stuff. So, X Hoarder, everybody.
And Dusty Rhodes Muffler picked the song "Dissension" by the band Orgy. Ironically, without even knowing what we were going to talk about this week on the show.
He's our program director.
And he says, "This is the first Orgy song I heard as it randomly played on Spotify, and I actually liked it, even though it sounds like a bad Nine Inch Nails. Also, I'm high, so that might also be why I enjoyed it." So there you
never
go.
heard of Orgy before?
I guess not. Or maybe this is the first Orgy song that he heard and liked. I don't know. Either way.
I also wanted to say, when you go to when I went to find the song on Spotify to put it on the playlist for X Hoarder, they have a photo there, and it's like a more recent photo. And it's like 3 Vince Neils and a Mick Mars.
Ooh.
Basically.
Jeez. In hospital gurneys or no?
No, they're like T-shirts standing out. It's not even that. I think it's a pretty old photo, but they've been around for 40 years.
Oh, look who's in the band now.
I thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be Andre the Giant or something like a joke.
No, this is the guy from Cannibal Corpse that got arrested.
Oh, really?
The house on fire. Yeah.
Yeah, putting the house on fire on acid. Pat something.
Pat McGroin.
Pat O'Brien, I think it was, because we joked about how it was
Right.
the same as that sportscaster, right?
Right. Yeah.
Who are everyone in the band looks like a different brand of fucking weirdo. Jesus. You got the guy from Crowbar. You've got Kyle Gass if he let himself go. Who's that in the back? That's like the 1, 2, 3 kid if he was on meth. God. They're in a fucking swamp with like one of their houses in the background.
They're about the music, Sid, not like your GQ bands that you listen to.
Preach. All right, folks, if you enjoy the show and you want to give back, want to give us a little tip, throw something in the tip jar, patreon.com/RIPLivecast is the URL. Give us $4 a month or more. You get access to our bonus episode. Every month we unleash the beast. A new exclusive bonus episode just for patrons. I don't know if you could hear this truck passing by.
I thought you were playing music or something.
It's a little loud. But this month, our bonus is you don't have to watch anything. You can we save you the trouble of watching something because we did a roundtable discussion on the new Spinal Tap movie, Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. And it's not good. It's not good. We are all huge Spinal Tap fans. For me, it is a Very important movie, very influential with my taste in comedy.
It's an important movie in the history of cinema, even. I would go so far as to say.
I would agree.
That important.
And
the event brought mockumentaries, basically.
Yeah, and this couldn't be any more of a cash-in. There's barely a plot. The plot is just the plot from the first movie. It continued.
Plus the plot from A Mighty Wind.
Yeah.
We figured that out after talking it out.
And so there's a lot to dissect and a lot to talk about, but certainly don't see the movie.
It's
Watch
really
our
one
review
of
instead.
A lot of times we say watch the movie, so either you get what we're talking about, or like it's so terrible that you should watch it. This you really, really do not have to watch Spinal Tap, but listen to us talk about it and watch us talk about it.
Patreon.com/RIP Livecast. $8 a month. You get a shout out at the end of the show as a top Livecast fan of the week, which is right now. Who are our top Livecast fans of the week? How should we do this?
You're going to do this by saying each person's justification for performing at the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
For Benjamin, it's just for the money. He did it for the money.
It's honest.
Danar, his wife made him do it. Sasusits just really wanted some authentic Arabic pistachios. He doesn't like the California kind. Land O'Danks heard that there's really good opium dens in Saudi Arabia, so that's what he went for. LaCroix wanted to be the first pansexual on stage at the Riyadh Comedy Festival and was very happy to achieve that goal.
He likes to fuck pans.
That's exactly right.
Why did Jeremy go? I don't know. I don't get nothing for Jeremy.
Jeremy just doesn't like human rights.
Yeah.
He wanted to support the lack of human rights.
Okay. And what about Mr. Schmertzler?
Mr. Schmertzler was a paid seat filler for all the empty seats that they had there.
Douglas Hugh Levison went to walk Bob Dylan onto the stage, but was shocked to learn that Bob Dylan wasn't performing.
He refused on principled grounds, Bob
Dylan. Slinkies wanted to see if they just have Slinkies in Saudi Arabia. That's the only reason he went.
It's against the Quran.
Yeshiva Rabbah went, but then arrived on the Shabbos, so he couldn't perform. He had to cancel his performance.
Typical.
Aaron got beheaded because they thought Aaron was a woman. I don't know if Aaron is a woman.
I believe so.
There you go. Showed up without a man, and then boom. Jander, he went to visit his relatives. Am I right? And Randy Blad, I don't know. Where did he go? I got nothing. Help me out.
He went to he's very anti-Saudi Arabia, and he went to the Riyadh Comedy Festival to push all these comedians off the stage for selling out.
No. All right, folks, that's our show. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back
One
next
second,
week.
Rob. I'm sorry. Before we wrap up, I just got one thing because we were talking about Heather Locklear before, and I found like a recent photo of her that I really...
No. If it's the one that I saw recently.
Kind of shocked, but I think you should put it in the... It's not good. You're not going to enjoy it.
I think she looks nice.
They both look so great, her and Andre, having a little picnic. Many picnics. He's got a little cup of beer.
She's so into him. He's almost got a Gérard Depardieu look.
Yeah, he's very, very healthy.
Is she eating a veggie burger and an omelet? What's going on there, Heather?
She's got. I didn't specify food, but she's got a gaze of love looking at Andre.
Yeah. Well, he looks very charming.
He does. Very sexy Frenchman.
Yeah.
I feel like his body was more in proportion when he was younger. He just looked like a giant human, like in proportion. Then he got older, it was like a big belly, and
I know the struggle.
Folks, that's our show. Thank you for tuning in. Until next week, we love you. We kiss you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.